know, Tunisian Post has been very leading the market in this e-payment. Because we launched e-dinar in 2000 before banks, and we launched also mobile payment in 2009, also before banks. So the idea is that this public enterprise is really like trying to pull the market, trying to push the banks to do better. So today, I think as we are dealing with our new vision,
trying to push the banks to do better. I'm taking note of what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, do it. It's something that I really mean it. We are not the bank. We are better than the bank, so we are pushing the banks to do better. Because we are not competing directly with them, but at the same time, we are trying to be as effective as them, but at the same time to do something new so they can follow us. So the idea here is that we always try to make things different, because we are not giving credits. Our revenue, at the end, we don't have credits, not giving nothing to the customer. So the idea is that's how to put on the tables for our customers, especially the young generation, because we have almost 1 million young generation who are customers. Of course, they're doing the subscriptions, they're doing a lot of services. Actually, we try with Digica to bring the pupils directly to pay their allowance, to pay the subscription fees. At the same time, we think about a lot of offers to bring these people in the digital services, in digital financial services. So what we did actually in our vision is we want to be the leader for financial inclusion, financial and social inclusion. And I'm sure that there's a lot of microfinance institutions here, also they are following us, and we try to work together on those issues because we are very keen to this objective. But at the same time, you know very well that in our strategic plan, we want to launch a new bank. A new bank, the postal bank. And you know, for the central bank, having another bank, an additional...
We already have 25 banks.
Yeah, I think our vision actually...
Do we need an additional bank?
Not to create one, but to just acquire one without a network, without a sales network, and to push and to invest on this bank to bring it as a digital bank, a native digital bank. So they can use our network, but at the same time can provide different services. And our target is not the customers of the bank. Actually, they are not really maybe aware of the importance of the digital services. They are maybe not aware of the importance of blockchain, of all this technology. The most important thing for us is to address these customers, or maybe they are very young, or they believe that the future needs to be different. And at the same time, try to bring this to as far as from the regions where the banks are really present. You know, for example, when we talk to Kasserine people living in Kasserine or Gafsa, the banks are not really very well positioned there. And the Post is doing a lot on that. For example, this year, if you look to the increase, this morning I talked about the increase of the savings. We have made 13.7% increase for the savings this year, which is huge compared to all other banks and so on. We have 5.2 billion dinars saved in the Post actually. And if you look to these numbers and you see who is really saving the money in the Post, they are not in Tunis, they are not in Sousse, they are not in Sfax, they are in remote areas. They are in Tozeur, they are in, and the first region is in Tozeur. We are bringing a lot of savings. The young generation are not really willing to work with the traditional system. For example, our traditional accounts or bank accounts, they are not really aware of the importance of checks. They don't care about it. All they want is that they have their cards, the e-dinar cards. It's a better services with these cards. For them, it's better than provide all other facilities or other access. So the idea of this young generation is just to bring in different services, and they want their mobile phone. They want to use it for payments. So this is something that we really need to work on it. If things worked very well in Kenya, because the transfer money inside the country is not very well developed, and so they started with transfer money, and then they introduced the payment to merchants. And then the numbers increase very fast. In Tunisia, we have a very good, savings and loans. But for Tunisia, we have a very good system to transfer money from one point to point. La Poste is doing a lot. The banks also is providing a lot of solutions. So actually, if you want to increase the number of transactions and the number of money that is transacted via mobile phone, via mobile payment, we need to develop a merchant system
That's very
to
clear.
do payments.